Good morning, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Langhorse Field. We are on the campus of Elmhurst University as we bring you Blue Jay Lacrosse. This morning, Allie Howard and her Blue Jays take on the Sabres of Marian University. And a very pleasant good morning, everybody. My name is Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you Blue Jay Lacrosse this morning. It is an overcast, cloudy day here in Elmhurst. Drizzle has started about 15 minutes ago. We are expecting rain, heavier rain later on today, but what else is new? Whenever we seem to play lacrosse this spring, there always seems to be either rain, snow, or very, very cold temperatures. It is senior day here at Elmhurst University. This morning we will be honoring the 6 seniors here at Elmhurst, and we're going to have a nice ceremony before the ball game here. The 6 seniors, Debbie Kim, Bailey Eckstand, Gabby Castillo, Pauline Shalmo, Katie Shinatsky, and Marie Corpus will be honored here in just a moment. The Blue Jays looking for their first win of the season, 0-12 overall, 0-6 in the CCIW. This is a non-conference battle. Marian out of the NACC, the Northern Athletic Collegiate Conference. The Sabres are 2-4 in conference play, 2-12 overall. Marian comes down from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, a Roman Catholic university founded in 1936, approximately 2,000 students. And so we are just about ready to go here. The Sabres, by the way, coming off of a 4-1 win at Beloit on April 27th. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays of Elmhurst University coming off of a 8-goal loss to Augustana here on Wednesday night. 20-12 was the final in that one. A big game by Gracie Eastman, a freshman. She scored 6 goals in that game for the Blue Jays. Gabby Castillo chipped in with 4 goals in that game as the Blue Jays had their highest offensive output of the season with those 12 goals. And now for our Senior Day ceremony, let's go to the public address announcer. Here is Drea Cannon.
She's a graduate of Oswego High School and plans to pursue an MBA while working within the marketing field. She is accompanied by her father, Paul Shalmo. Number 20, Katie Shinapsky. Katie is a four-year member of the Blue Jays lacrosse team. This season, she started all 12 games and ranked second on the team in goals scored with 10 and total points with 11. She's also totaled 21 ground balls, 11 draw controls, and a team-leading 11 caused turnovers. For her career, she's played in 39 games and owns career totals of 12 goals, 2 assists, 14 points, 38 ground balls, 18 caused turnovers, and 11 draw controls. She is a graduate of Wayne Tech High School and plans to work in a hospital as a nurse, preferably in intensive care after graduating. She's accompanied by her mom, Gina Shinatsky, and her grandpa, Jack David Broke. Number 21, Marie Corpus. Marie is a four-year member of the Blue Jays lacrosse team. This season, she started all 12 games for the Blue Jays and has tallied 2 goals, 2 points, 9 caused turnovers, 8 draw controls, and a team-leading 28 ground balls. She scored goals against both Lake Forest and Franklin this season. For her career, she's played in 29 contests and owns career totals of 7 goals, 2 assists, 9 points, 13 draw controls, 34 caused turnovers, and 70 ground balls. She's a graduate of Montini High School and has plans to attend medical school in the future. She's accompanied by her parents, Maria and Francis Corpus. Let's have one more round of applause for the senior members of the 2022 Elmhurst Women's Lacrosse team.
You can tell by the umbrellas that the rain has intensified here this morning in Elmhurst. The seniors being honored here this morning, Senior Day, as Elmhurst just about ready to get underway against Marian University. Once again, congratulations to the seniors, Debbie Kim, Bailey Eckstand, Gabby Castillo, Pauline Shalmo, Katie Shinatsky, and Marie Corpus being honored this morning on Senior Day. As I mentioned earlier, 56 degrees, cloudy day, and it is wet once again, and it's only going to get worse later on today. And now, our national anthem.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Elmhurst University in Lacrosse Field for today's NCAA Women's Lacrosse Contest featuring the visiting Marian University Sabres and your Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Before we begin, let's meet the starting lineups. First for Marian. Number 2, Emily McGill. Number 3, Marie Murphy. Number 4, Isabel Davis. Let's go! Number 6, Kayla Kolpinchi. Number 7, Nicole Stackdown. Number 8, Izzy Newton. Number 10, Jasmine Barrios. Number 14, Emma Hyde. Number 15, Mackenzie Gulp. Number 20, Dallas Creasa. Number 22, Taylor Russo. And number 30, Gwen Costero. The Sabres are coached by Corinne Sneak and entered today's game with an overall record of 2-12. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Elmhurst University Blue Jays. 00, Corinna Salmon. Number 1, Gracie Eastman. Number 5, FC Brown. Number 12, Gabby Castillo. Number 13, Michaela Armstrong. Number 15, Lindsay Novak. Number 16, Marissa Masato. Number 17, Pauline Shalmo. Number 19, Erin Villa Cruz. Number 20, Katie Schnatsky. Number 21, Marie Corpus.
there you see the flag, the wind coming out of the east at about 8 miles an hour, 8 to 10 miles an hour. Pretty good breeze, meaning it's going from right to left on your monitor. You just heard the starting lineups. Nicely done by the public address announcer, Drea Cannon. Your officials for this morning's game, Melissa Foley, Jack Long, and Margaret Carlson. And we are just about ready to get things underway. In goal, of course, for the Blue Jays is freshman Karina Salmon. She comes in with an 0-12 mark, goals against average 18.5. She's got 114 saves on the year. Meanwhile, for the Sabres, in goal is Gwen Kasarag. Gwen is a 5'4" sophomore from Burlington, Wisconsin. She has a record of 2-12, 15.5 goals against average. She has 116 saves on the year. Leading scorer, 27 goals for Izzy Newton for Marian University. She's taking the draw control here. And the leading scorer for the Blue Jays, Gracie Eastman. She also is taking the draw control. Gracie with 15 goals on the year, coming off of that 6-goal performance on Wednesday night against the Augustana Vikings. So we are just about ready to go here. Official getting the ball set. We'll have the whistle, and we'll get going here from a rainy Elmhurst University. Nicole Station is the second leading scorer for Marian. She has 15 goals. Opening draw control is awarded to the Blue Jays, and here's Gracie Eastman now on the far wing as she curls into the middle of the field. She'll set up the offense. Blue Jays in the home white and the Sabres in the traveling black. Official colors for Marian, blue and white, but sporting the black visiting jerseys here this morning. Opening possession of for the Blue Jays, 90-second shot clock in play here on the women's side. Eastman still in control at the point. Now she'll pass it to Shanatsky. Shanatsky trying to break free to get off a shot. Pretty good defense here by the Sabres. 38 seconds left on the shot clock here. As I mentioned, Marian coming in with a record of 2-12, and the Blue Jays looking for that first win. Final game of the season for both of these two ball clubs. Certainly you want to end the season with a victory, especially for the Blue Jays here being senior day. Certainly want to get a little pumped up here for all the seniors. Shanatsky on the reshot and the save that time by Kasarag. Kasarag trying to get it out ahead. Cole Pitke couldn't quite handle it, so the ball is down on the ground. Still loose. Gabby Castile tried to corral it for the Blue Jays. She could not. It's still loose. And now finally it's picked up by Emma Heidi, 5'6" freshman for the Sabres out of Kenosha, Wisconsin. And up ahead come the Sabres as they get into their zone. That pass, though, is errant, and it's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to go to the Blue Jays here. Just underway here in the opening quarter. Mark Kruger along with Greg Rosel. Greg, our producer, director, engineer, audio coordinator, our camera operator as well. Does a little bit of everything here. Across midfield goes the Blue Jays, and this one is knocked down to the ground. It's going to go to the Sabres here. University of Chicago is undefeated in the CCIW on the women's circuit as that ball is picked off by Shanatsky right in the crease area, right in front of Salmon. And now she's trying to find some space, and it's turned over now. The Sabres with an opportunity. Oh, but cannot hold on to it. Ball down, and it's loose, and it's picked up there by Jasmine Barrios. And the ball is going to get turned over here to the Blue Jays. Other action, I mentioned University of Chicago, undefeated in the CCIW on the women's circuit, 6-0. Carthage is 4-1. Carroll and Illinois Wesleyan, both 3-2 in conference play. Other action today, by the way, in the CCIW, Carthage is at Illinois Wesleyan, and Augustana is in Wisconsin to take on the Carroll Pioneers. Emily McGill now on the attack for the Sabres. She lost it, but a violation against Gabby Castile, so the Sabres retain possession here. Here's Heidi. Heidi veers off to the top. Makes the move, has it knocked away. Good defense, and it's pushed back to Salmon, and the goalkeeper scoops it up here for the Blue Jays. Passes it out to MC Brown. She dropped it on the ground, and it's picked up by the Sabres. And now it's knocked away from behind nicely by Marie Corpus. But the ball is going to be awarded to the Sabres. Cole Pitke on the restart for the Sabres. Here's Heidi. 10:20 to go here in the opening quarter. No score. The Blue Jays are averaging 3.4 goals per game. The Sabres, 4.5 goals per contest. There's a shot and a score for the Sabres. So Marian with 10:04 left to play here in the first quarter. The Sabres are on the board first. Here's a replay of it. You see the curl, the nice pass right there into the crease area. Shot and the goal by Marian. That was Izzy Newton. The leading scorer for the Sabres. Izzy's 28th goal of the year. And a timeout taken here with 10:04 to play in the opening quarter. I mentioned that the Sabres coming off of a victory at Beloit on April 27th. They won 4-1. And Izzy Newton, she scored 3 of the 4 goals for the Sabres. And she scores the first goal here this morning for Izzy now, goal number 28. She's only a freshman. 5'1" freshman from Oregon, Wisconsin. So the 2 leading scorers for both teams are freshmen. Izzy Newton of Marian University and Gracie Eastman, a freshman for Elmhurst University. Gracie, a 5'6" freshman from Austin, Texas. Take a look there at the huddle for the Blue Jays and head coach Allie Howard, her assistant Maria Trevino. Corrine Smeek is the head coach of the Marian Sabres. Both of those coaches in their first years as the head coach of their respective ball clubs. So both teams walking back out onto the field, and we're about ready for the second draw control of the morning. It'll be Newton and Eastman on the draw control. Well, now there's a situation here. There was 10:04 left on the clock, and they want 10 more seconds off of the clock. So they've got 9:54 on the board, and now we're ready to go. 1-0 Marian University with the lead. Izzy Newton scoring the goal. And now we are ready to get back underway here. This draw control and a whistle, and it's going to be awarded to the Blue Jays here. Violation. Oh, check that. It's going to be awarded to the Sabres. On the move here in the near wing is Nicole Station. Station with a spin. Nice pass inside into the crease area. Newton trying to break free, and she was pushed back by Corpus. Newton will try it again. Another spin move. Now she breaks free and shoots wide to the left. Salmon may have gotten her stick on it, and the Sabres will restart it from behind the net. Bring it out here to Heidi on the near wing. Heidi got cut off. Dropped it, picked it up off the ground. Now Heidi at the point. Ball deflected and picked up. Well, it was picked up by Shinatsky, and she dropped it. Now it's finally picked up by the Blue Jays. Ball down to the ground again. Sabres have it and took the shot. And they're going to scoop it up off the ground, and the Sabres will retain possession. Blue Jays having a tough time picking it up off the ground here. Heidi gets by one defender, shoots. Salmon with a nice save. Salmon looking for an outlet, throws it over here to MC Brown. Bit of a high pass. MC scoops it up off the ground. Bit of pressure, and there's a push, and it'll be Brown on the restart. She has good speed. Brings it up here on the near side, throws it to the middle of the field. Ball's down on the ground, and scooped up by Eastman. Eastman got pushed, and she continues to... Ooh, she had Castillo in the middle. Eastman will now, pass intended for Shinatsky over her stick. But it's going to be scooped up by the Blue Jays on the far wing. Here's Shinatsky now. Blue Jays trailing by 1, 7:50 remaining first period. Eastman, with a beautiful spin move, shoots. And did it get by? No. Good save that time by Kasarag. Great opportunity for the Blue Jays to have tied that one up. Good shot by Eastman, but give credit to Kasarag, the sophomore goalkeeper, with the save for the Sabres. Again, Eastman coming off of that 6-goal performance on Wednesday night in a loss against Augustana, 20-12, to give her now 15 goals on the season. Leads the team in goals, leads the team in points with 16. That's her 56th shot of the season. Ooh, down on the ground goes Nicole Station. She pops right back up. It's going to go to the Sabres here. Just a little over 7 minutes remaining here in this opening quarter. Rainy morning here in Elmhurst. Pass deflected, and it's knocked down on the ground. Nobody in control of it. And now it's picked up by the Sabres. Cole Pitke with the ground ball. Coming in, getting double teamed. Ball down on the ground. And picked up by the Blue Jays. Now it's down on the ground once again. Michaela Armstrong battling for it, and now she comes up with it. Ball down, and it's picked up by Eastman. Eastman getting pushed. Gets around the edge, gets across midfield, passes it to Castillo, but she couldn't quite handle the pass. And ball down on the ground. Castillo goes down on the ground, as does a Sabre player. That is Isabel Davis. And she pops right back up. Shinatsky now at the point for Elmhurst. Corpus on the far wing as they work it around. Back to Marie. And now it's Eastman. Eastman backing in, lost it, picked it up. Shinatsky now, she quite can't handle it, but Eastman was there to pick it up off the ground. Eastman losing control, and now we finally have a whistle. And let's see what the infraction is. Looks like it's going to be a free position from the 8-meter mark for Eastman. Blue Jays had a lot of these against Augustana on Wednesday and couldn't quite capitalize on them. This time, Eastman comes in and scores. So this time, the Blue Jays do capitalize on a free position as the freshman Gracie Eastman with her 16th goal of the season, and that ties the game up at 1 here with 5:39 remaining here in the opening quarter. Unassisted for Eastman. Take another look at it there as it gets by Kasarag. And we're tied at 1. Good job by the freshman to get the goal and tie the game up. So back in there to take the draw control, Izzy Newton for Marian. And Katie Shinatsky is in there to take the draw control for the Blue Jays. Third draw control of the morning, and this one is a violation. It's going to be awarded to the Blue Jays. Katie brings it up here for Elmhurst. Well, now the official is saying, no, let's give it to Black. Well, now the two officials are discussing things. And ultimately, the ball is going to be awarded to the Sabres here. 5.5 minutes left. At the 10:04 mark, Izzy Newton scoring a goal for Marian. Sabres were up 1-0, but then Gracie Eastman, free position shot with 5 minutes and 39 seconds to go, tied the game up. So we're tied at 1. By the way, Coach Morrell and the Blue Jays men's lacrosse team will be playing later today, 1 o'clock. They're down in Bloomington to take on Illinois Wesleyan. We wish the men's team good luck this afternoon. Final game of the regular season for the men's today. Just under 5 minutes left here in the opening period. Shot from the crease area and a goal for Marian. So Marian recaptures the lead here now, 2-1, after the Blue Jays tied it up briefly. Like Taylor Russo getting the shot and the goal, a 5'4" sophomore from Westmont. To put the Sabres on top here, 2-1. 2 victories this season, by the way, for Marian. They knocked off Illinois Tech 10-9 on April 16th, and as I mentioned earlier, they're coming off of their second win, April 27th, against Beloit. Sabres have played a number of CCIW opponents. Started off the season playing Carroll, losing to the Pioneers 21-12. That was the season opener for the Sabres. Also losing to Augustana on March 24th, 12-7. And then losing at Carthage 24-2 on March 30th. So this is the 4th CCIW team. That's shot by Nicole Station and a save by Salmon. 4:20 remaining here in the opening period. Salmon looking for an outlet. Nobody open. Now she finally flips it to a teammate. Flipping it to Shinatsky now. Katie passing it ahead. Kayla Armstrong. Now to Castillo. Gabby breaks through a couple of defenders, finds an opening and scores. So we seesaw back and forth, now tied at 2 after Castillo scores an unassisted goal here with 3:49 remaining in the opening period. 10th goal of the season, 10th point of the season for Gabby. Some nifty footwork here by Gabby Castillo. You see her at the tail end there. She splits the defenders and got an open look. Gabby, one of the 6 seniors being honored before the game this morning, intends to pursue a master's degree towards becoming a speech-language pathologist. Started all 12 games this season for the Blue Jays. And she ties the game up at 2. Eastman back in there to take the draw control for the Blue Jays. She's going up against Izzy Newton. Tied at 2 here in the first period. Steady wind coming from the east, from right to left on your monitor. Eastman wins the draw control, but there's a whistle. Ooh, and a yellow card looks to be, well, violation against Marian. Izzy Newton is coming off here on the sideline. So it looks like it's going to be a advantage here for the Blue Jays. Eastman splits. Oh, and she takes a hit, and she goes down. Dallas Creasa with a huge hit against Gracie. Doesn't have a lot of body fat on her. She went down. And so now she's going to have the free position 8-meter situation here. She converted on this earlier. Chance for her to pick up her second goal. And she does, as she gets it by Gwen Kasarag. So Eastman with her second goal of the morning, her 17th goal of the season. And the Blue Jays now take the lead 3-2. Here's another look at it. Nice shot in the lower right-hand part of the goal. So a pair of goals by Gracie Eastman after coming off of that 6-goal performance on Wednesday night. Gabby Castillo with the other goal for the Blue Jays. She had 4 goals for the Blue Jays on Wednesday night as well. Good ball game here this morning. 3-2 Blue Jays as Elmhurst looking for its first win of the season. Draw control won by Heidi and the Sabres. Heidi straight up the middle. Now she zigzags through the defender, shoots and scores. Heidi with a nice individual effort. Just 8 seconds after Eastman scores her goal, Heidi and the Sabres race down. Heidi scores, and that ties the game up at 3. Here's another look at it here. You see the sprint. A nice move there to Heidi's left. Gets by the Blue Jay defense. And for Heidi, that's her 8th goal of the season. She is 3rd in that category for the Sabres, her 13th point of the season. And we're tied at 3 with 3:20 remaining here in the opening period. And it's Eastman and Newton again on the draw control. Two freshmen. And both teams, and then both scoring leaders for their respective teams. So you have to figure, as this draw control is won by Station and the Sabres, you have to figure Newton and Eastman are going to be the focal points, the focal players for both of these two programs in the upcoming seasons. Pass into the crease area there by, and it's Cole Pitke who can't quite handle it. Salmon comes up with the ball for the Blue Jays. Flipping it ahead off the bounce. Passing it ahead to Castillo. To Eastman, who can't quite handle the pass. It goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Blue Jays. Creaso inbounds it for the Sabres. Gets it to Marie Murphy. And Marie Murphy ahead to Heidi. Castillo comes over to defend her momentarily. Heidi brings it back out to Station. Station makes the move, splits the defenders, and can't quite get an opening to take a shot. She'll jog behind the net. Curls around and does take the shot, and it goes down and through Salmon for the goal. Nicole Station with her 16th goal of the season, and that gives the Sabres a 1-goal lead. Comes at the 1 minute and 59 second mark of the opening period. 4-3 in favor of the Sabres. So Marian with a couple of really nice individual efforts. Heidi, a couple of moments ago, to score, to tie the game at 3, and now Station with a nice individual offensive effort to give the Sabres a 1-goal advantage, 4-3. See if the Blue Jays can get a goal here in the final 1:59 to perhaps tie the game up. Rain has died down a little bit. If you recall, during the Senior Day celebration, the seniors and their parents, all the umbrellas were out. It was raining pretty heavily, but it has died off, and it may have completely stopped right now. But it is definitely a wet surface out there on Langhorst Field. Coming in and taking the shot, Salmon with a nice effort to get the save. 1.5 minutes remaining here in this opening period. Entertaining game here. This is MC Brown. Well, now we got a whistle and a violation, and they're going to send the ball back. They want the shot clock reset. They want it to 85. And so that's where we have it. 85 seconds on the shot clock. 1:10 on the game clock. Shanatsky on the restart here for the Blue Jays. Katie gets it across midfield. Still in possession on the sprint. And now she works her way to the middle of the field and waits for her teammates to set up. Eastman on the far wing. Flips it to Castillo. And Gabby will work it here to the near side now. And on a move here, we've got a foul and a whistle. Gabby Castillo here, off on the near wing, free position. Pretty tough angle here. We'll see what she decides to do here. And she will pass to Eastman. Eastman gets double teamed. Passes it off. Shanatsky, or I should say that's Michaela Armstrong, who dropped it into the area, crease area, and now the whistle. And now it'll be Michaela Armstrong on the free position, 8-meter mark. 22 seconds to go. Armstrong with a chance to tie. Shot is wide to the left. 15 seconds to go. Can the Blue Jays get a shot off here? 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Shanatsky. 3 seconds to go. 2, 1. Oh, she cannot get the shot off. You hear the horn. And we have played one period of lacrosse here in Elmhurst. And it's the visiting Sabres of Marian University leading by a score of 4-3. We'll take a timeout and come back to Elmhurst University. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
And welcome back. Overcast morning here in Elmhurst. Game time temperature of 56 degrees. At the end of one period, it's the visiting Sabres of Marian University leading by a score of 4-3 over Elmhurst. The Blue Jays in that opening period, a couple of goals by Gracie Eastman, also a goal by Gabby Castillo. And that's where we're at, 4-3 in favor of the Sabres. Marian University from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Beautiful town of Fond du Lac. Rain is expected throughout the day, heavier later on today. Of course, I forgot to bring my umbrella here to the ball game, but our public address announcer, Drea Cannon, has agreed to bring my car to the bottom of the press box so I don't have to get wet. I can just go right into my car. I do appreciate that from Drea. I will give her a tip, by the way. Drea giving me a look right now like, what are you talking about? All right, here we go. Draw control here to start the second period. Eastman and Newton, and it's going to be picked up by the Sabres. Izzy Newton, again, just a freshman, flipping it over to Station. Station with a goal for the Sabres in that opening period. Flips it up to Heidi. Heidi with a goal in that opening period as well. Heidi comes over here to the near wing, looking for someone to flash into the crease area. Ball awarded to the Sabres. And there's that flash that I talked about, the turn and shoot by Taylor Russo, and the save by Salmon. Salmon has come up with a couple of nice saves to keep the Blue Jays at just a one-goal deficit, although that pass intended to Shinatsky rolls out of bounds, so the Blue Jays turn it over in their own zone here, the ball to the Sabres. Just over a minute gone by here in this second period. Heidi with a pass ahead to Station now. Station on the hop to the far wing. She's guarded by Armstrong. Stops, pivots, and passes it up to the point to Heidi. Ball is down on the ground. Heidi scoops it up, and she'll retreat. Sabres will set up the offense. Pass intended into the crease area, but the ball is down on the ground. And it's going to be scooped up by the Sabres as they retain possession. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 40 seconds remaining on the shot clock for Marian. Dropped behind the cage momentarily. Ball down on the ground in the crease area. It's scooped up by Newton. Newton with the shot and the save by Salmon. Izzy pointing and saying a few words to the official. Ball not in possession right now, and finally it's scooped up here by the Sabres. So again, the Blue Jays cannot get it out of their own zone. And another opportunity here for the Sabres. Here's Heidi as she will jog it, and she will bring it behind the net. They clear it out for her. She curls around, shoots a very tough angle, and it's going to be Salmon that picks it up and tosses it off to Shanatsky. Pretty good idea there by the Sabres. They cleared out and gave it to Heidi, who made that curl move, but she didn't have a very good angle on it. And now a restart here by Shanatsky. Katie, one of the 6 seniors being honored before the ball game. Shanatsky planning to work as a hospital nurse, preferably in intensive care, after she graduates from Elmhurst University. Boy, God bless her. Ball on the ground around the midfield. Gabby Castillo tried to scoop it up, and it finally goes into the stick of Station. Station with the pass. Oh, that was a tough pass. Newton with the catch and the score. Tough pass. Newton in a bunch of traffic with the catch and the score. Second goal of the morning for Newton to get the Sabres to a 2-goal advantage. Take another look. You see that pass. There was not a lot of room there, but Izzy with the catch. And she scores with 11 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in this first half. And it's now a 2-goal advantage here for the Sabres. Eastman and Newton for the draw control here now. The wind has shifted a little bit from the east, now from the southeast. Basically going from the lower right-hand part of your monitor to the upper left-hand part of your monitor. And this draw control is going to be won by the Sabres. Station scoops it up. Carissa gets it ahead. Into the crease area, the shot and the goal for the Sabres. So that goal now makes it 6-3 in favor of the Sabres, and it's the fourth straight goal for Marian University. They scored the final 2 goals of the first period, and now they score the first 2 goals of the second period to take a 3-goal lead. Scoring that goal, Jasmine Barrios for the Sabres. And Marian now with a 3-goal advantage here with 10:48 remaining in this first half. Eastman jogging off the field here. So it'll be a advantage for Marian University here. First time that Marian will have an advantage here this morning. Heidi on the far wing, now a whistle. Again, the final game of as they want the shot clock reset to 90. Final game of the season for both of these two ball clubs. Senior day here at Elmhurst. 6 seniors being honored in a nice ceremony before the game. Pass into the crease area is high. Sabres can, well, did they save it? Yes, they did. Cole Pitke to Barrios. Barrios with the pass into the crease area, flashing Heidi. Couldn't quite get off a decent shot, and it's going to roll out. It'll be Sabres ball here. 9:45 to play here in this first half. Blue Jays need a stop here, trailing by 3. Blue Jays trailed by 1 at the end of the first period, 4-3, but a pair of Sabres goals to start this second period, and Marian leads now by 3. There's a turnover. Corpus gets it ahead to Shinatsky. Shinatsky loses it and picks it up off the ground. Katie tried to get it to Michaela Armstrong, but it rolls down on the ground, and it's going to be scooped up by Davis. Sabres now in possession. Davis has Barrios now to her left. Davis takes it all the way, gets shoved, and takes the shot, and it hits the net. And it's going to be scooped up by Salmon. Salmon looking for an outlet. Ooh, she tried to get it to MC Brown. Brown couldn't quite catch it. And on the bounce, Salmon has it. Blue Jays having a tough time clearing it out of their zone. See if they can get it across midfield here. Corpus, nice pass. Oh, to the middle of the field, but the Blue Jays couldn't quite handle it, and again they turn it over. Kolpitke scoops it up off the ground. Kolpitke with Barrios to her right. Instead, she goes to her left. Passes it over to Station. Station inside, and Heidi was free for the shot, but it's Salmon coming away with it. Flips it off to Shinatsky in the far wing. Katie getting double team pressure. Nice pass to Eastman. Blue Jays now ahead. Eastman getting double teamed. Her pass is knocked away, picked up by the Sabres. And once again, the Blue Jays cannot cross midfield. Shot and a save by Salmon. Pace starting to pick up a little bit here. Castillo in open field in the middle. And Castillo will come over here to the near wing. Oh, lost control of it. Scooped up by the Blue Jays. 7 minutes remaining here in this first half. Whistle and a timeout is taken. Looks like Allie Howard and the Blue Jays want to talk things over. Good timeout taken here by Coach Howard. The Blue Jays in possession. I think she wants to settle down her ball club, set up the offense, get a good shot. It's been a while since the Blue Jays have had a good shot on goal here. So Coach Howard, I should say, takes the timeout here with 6:55 remaining in the first half. The Blue Jays find themselves trailing by 3. Blue Jays did not have a team a year ago. 2 years ago, the Blue Jays went 0-4. Marian last year went 0-6. They played all non-conference games. They did not have a NACC game last season. But Coach Howard in her first season as the head coach of the Blue Jays, and she's trying to build this program up. And of course, she's going to need to go out and recruit, her and her staff, and get some players in here. I tell you, they've got a good nucleus here to work around. I mentioned the goalkeeper, just a freshman, Karina Salmon, the leading scorer with 17 goals this season. Gracie Eastman is just a freshman. MC Brown, the starting midfielder, is only a freshman. Michaela Armstrong is a freshman. Lindsay Novak is also a freshman. So those are some good players that you can build around for the next couple of years. Coach Howard, over a decade of coaching experience. She's the third head coach in the 7-year history of Blue Jay women's lacrosse. Coming over here to Elmhurst after being a lacrosse coach for the New Zealand senior national team. She is also an assistant coach at various institutions, including the University of Bridgeport, Central Connecticut State, and other schools as well. So a bunch of knowledge, and she is very excited for the future of Blue Jay women's lacrosse. And you can see why, because of that young lady, Gracie Eastman, taking the shot and scoring. Big goal for the Blue Jays. They now are within 2, 6-4 on the goal by Eastman. And for Gracie now, she has the hat trick, her 3rd goal of the morning, and her 18th goal of the season. Comes with 6 minutes and 41 seconds remaining here in this first half. Here's another look at it. There's the pass from Shanatsky, and it gets by Kasarag. Nice little flip from Katie Shanatsky, and Shanatsky will get the assist here. 6:41 remaining. Boy, that was big. Blue Jays are now within 2. Let's hope the Blue Jays can get some momentum heading into the locker room. Boy, one more goal, and the Blue Jays are within 1 here. So let's see what they can do with 6.5 to go as they win this draw control. Eastman with the ball. See if Gracie can break free. Nope, instead she flips it off to Shanatsky. Shanatsky, second leading scorer on the Blue Jays team. Eastman picks it up at the point. Shanatsky to her left. And now this time Eastman flips it to Shanatsky. Katie into the crease area. We got a whistle and a bit of a bump. And this could be a free position 8-meter situation here, and it is. And Katie can certainly find the back of the net here and get the Blue Jays to within 1. Katie with 10 goals on the season. Second in that category to Eastman. There's the whistle. Here's the shot. Saved by Kasarag, and it's covered up by the goalkeeper of the Sabres. Oh, man, another good opportunity for the Blue Jays. Just couldn't find the back of the net. Davis now in control for the Sabres as she crosses midfield. Davis still in possession, getting bumped by Corpus. Davis flips it over, and the shot by Newton and the save by Salmon. Pretty good execution offensively there by the Sabres. Newton got off a good shot, but Salmon with the save. MC Brown here on the near wing, passes it over to Deckman. Maddie, I should say, on the ground. She scoops it up, lost control of it, however. And now the Sabres with an opportunity here. Ball knocked away from behind, ball loose. Great play defensively by Eastman. Gracie on the sprint, crossing midfield. Saber coming up from behind, tried to slap at the ball, couldn't get it away from Gracie. Eastman now double teamed. And a whistle against the Sabres. Eastman flips it to Castillo. Gabby will work from the near wing area here. 4:35 left here in this first half. Blue Jays with the ball trailing by 2. Castillo will trot over and get instructions from head coach Allie Howard. 44 seconds on the shot clock, so plenty of time to work it here. Chance for the Blue Jays to sort of catch a breather as well. Here's Shinatsky. Good defense that time by Station on Katie. And another whistle and a foul against the Sabres. So it'll be Katie Shinatsky back to that free position situation. She had an opportunity a moment ago. Another one here. This to get the Blue Jays to within 1. And this one is wide to the right this time. Man. Another opportunity gone by for the Blue Jays here. They've had their chances here to dig into this 2-goal deficit. Still 6-4 Sabres. 3.5 minutes left here in this first half. Sprinting with the ball here, Taylor Russo, and it gets bumped and the ball is loose on the ground, but a whistle. Russo will restart for the Sabres. Heidi, and it looks like she will bring it behind the net now for Marian. Pass into that crease area, couldn't quite handle it, was Dallas Creasa. Right idea, she flashed into that open area, but she couldn't handle the pass, and on the turnover, here comes MC Brown and the Blue Jays. MC Brown, one of the faster players out there on the field, and on her pass off, this one is going to go against the Blue Jay. A yellow card has been awarded. Marie Corpus is going to go. Oh, well, actually, it looks like it's going to be Heidi of Marian coming off. So Emma Heidi takes the knee here. And another opportunity here for the Blue Jays as they've got the advantage now. Want to reset the shot clock to 90. And they do here. 2:21 to go in the half. Blue Jays need to be patient here. They've got the advantage. See if they can get off a shot here. Down by 2. MC Brown one-hands it. Now gets the other hand on the stick. Tried to get it ahead to Corpus, but it was a short pass and picked off the ground by Creasa. Creasa, nice defensive play by Corpus from behind, but a violation, and the ball is going to go to the Sabres. Creasa on the restart. 1:50 to go. Into the crease area. Newton takes it off the bounce. And now she works on it on the near wing area. And she'll walk it up top. Coming up and applying the pressure now for the Blue Jays is Marissa Masato. Newton on the restart here. Masato comes up on her again. And Newton just kind of walking around there. Now she gets double teamed. She looks like they want to run some clock here. There's 19 on the shot clock, 55 seconds on the game clock. Now Newton on the run. Izzy pivots and finally flips it off to Creasa. Creasa with a pass back to Newton, who takes the shot, and it's high above the crossbar. Shot clock turned off, 33 seconds to go in the half. See what the Blue Jays now in possession. Half a minute remaining. Salmon with the ball here for the Blue Jays. Got to hurry here to get it up. High pass. Eastman couldn't quite get there. Ball down on the ground at midfield. It's going to be scooped up by Heidi. So the Sabres perhaps will get the final shot. 14 seconds to go in the half. Heidi loses it. Ball down on the ground. Shanatsky scoops it up off the ground for the Blue Jays. She crosses midfield. 4 seconds to go in the half. And she is not going to get a shot off. One half of lacrosse in the books here from Langhorst Field. The visiting Sabres of Marian University leading it by 2. 6-4 is your score here at halftime. We'll take a break and come back for the third period. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn. A place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
My name is Michael. I'm a senior here. I study special education and I'm a first-generation college student.
My name is Lauren Berryhill. I'm a junior and I'm a music education major.
My name is Sarah Jean Dickey. I am a double major in mathematics and computer science with a minor in Spanish, and I'm a senior.
My name is Randy Morales. I'm a freshman and I'm a psychology major.
I transferred to Elmhurst because I like the small class sizes and I really value that professor-student relationship that I knew that I was going to get here.
When I was looking at other colleges, it just didn't feel like people cared and wanted you there the same way that when you came to Elmhurst. They just really wanted you to be there and to learn and grow, and I felt like I would be comfortable coming here, but also be pushed in so many ways to grow and become better.
I already knew some people who went here, and I'd visit a couple of times just to hang out with them. I just really liked being around them and being here. And the campus itself is absolutely beautiful.
My sister did go to school here as well. I kind of already knew the campus a little bit, knew it was a great school. I'm glad I chose Elmhurst because it was probably the best place for me, and it was the best monetary decision as well.
When I first transferred, I lived in apartments, but now I live in Stanger, and I really couldn't picture it any other way. Like, I love being on campus. There's just something about rolling out of bed and going to class that I love.
I started out in Chick my freshman year here. I moved to Niebuhr halfway through. I lived in Chick my sophomore year as well, and I've been living in an on-campus house on Myrtle for the past 2 years, and I love it there.
I've actually only lived in Cureton Hall all 3 years. I really could stay there my 4th year and be fine.
I love the community that it brought, that you were one room away from your friends, you were eating dinner on campus together almost every night, and just that there were different opportunities within the residence halls.
A day in the life is pretty hectic. Most music ed majors, their classes are in the mornings and then their ensembles are in the afternoon. So I'm pretty much boom, 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 thing to thing to thing.
I'm a morning person, so whether I have class in the morning or not, I like to wake up a little bit on the earlier side.
So I'd wake up at 5:30, practice, eat breakfast quickly, go to my 9 a.m.
Probably have class till around noon, and depending on the day, I'll probably head out to the local middle school to take some time with my students there, go to the library to do some homework, and then I also work at the library.
Get out of class, go home, change, go directly to work.
I'll usually have work later in the afternoon, and then eat dinner, maybe do some more homework, watch a movie.
Get a dinner or some snacks at the Roost, and then head back to my dorm to do some homework and head to bed.
Usually I spend time with my friends at night, and that's when I get to catch up on what's going on.
My favorite place on campus is on the 3rd floor of the education department. It's the best place to study with the best view.
I have 2 favorite places on campus. One is my house, but I also love the conference room in Daniels.
My favorite place would be the cafeteria.
Sitting in Founders, I love to sit at one of those tables and do homework. You can be in there to have fun, you can be in there to study, and the vibe can be whatever you want it to be.
Out of the 4 classes that I took this past semester, my favorite class was acting. The professor was Dr. Tony Noyce. He is such a character. He's so awesome to be around. It was such a fun experience.
And my favorite class was probably linear algebra with Dr. Crawford. It was part theory and part computation, which I really liked how it pulled those 2 concepts together. And Dr. Crawford is just an amazing teacher. I've had her almost every semester since I've been here.
Post-colonial theory with Dr. Janice Lively, and that class had me thinking about it like all day.
Music theory class, which is probably an interesting choice because it was at 8 a.m. every single day, my freshman year, both semesters, which no one likes 8 a.m.s in college. My professor, Mr. Streeter, is incredible, and my class became more of a community than anything. It was a really nice way to come into college, and honestly, my best friends came out of that class.
One of my favorite activities is the honors program. I've been involved with it all 4 years that I've been on campus here. I'm also involved in Alpha Phi Omega here on campus. You do a lot of service in the community. You get to build relationships with people in the organization, and you get to do a lot of leadership activities.
I've been involved in lots of student groups on campus, all the choral ensembles, the vocal ensembles, and I loved being in late night blues, vocal jazz. We just had a lot of fun and really bonded with each other. I'm also a member of Phi Mu. It's a really fun way to meet people, but also to give back to others that need it.
My favorite organizations that I've been a part of is definitely the Black Student Union, because I really like what they're doing for the campus overall and the social justice issues that they're pursuing on campus.
I'm pretty much just involved with running. I'm really proud to be a Blue Jay because it's an amazing community. Blue also looks really nice when we're running, so it's awesome.
I love being a student ambassador in the Office of Admissions. It's really great because I get to give tours to all these potential students, whether they're first years or transfers.
I'm a CA for the ELSA students, which basically means that I live in the dorms that they also live in to provide any extra support that they might need. And I'm really proud to be part of this program, especially because it's one of the few in the country. And it's awesome because I work with students with disabilities in classrooms, and they always ask me, oh, can I go to Elmhurst? And I can say confidently, yes, you can go to Elmhurst.
When I cross the stage at graduation, I'll be most proud of all the research that I've done. I didn't come into college with the intention to do that. I fell in love with the idea of research and the process of doing research.
It's just incredible to look back and think that Elmhurst has done so much for me already, and I think that's what I'll be most proud of, to think just who I've become and who I want to be still.
I think what I would remember most fondly are obviously my friends that I've made.
Making memories with those friends in really interesting places that normally wouldn't be so exciting, but they are because you love each other and you get to know each other so well.
Between the professors and the friends that I've made, I think that will stay with me the rest of my life.
People who give back to Elmhurst, you're not only helping me, you're helping my family grow as well. Me graduating college and being the first one to graduate means that hopefully others in my family, like my nephews and nieces, can see that and want to come to a school like Elmhurst.
So when you give money to Elmhurst, you're giving these students like the experience of a lifetime and the ability to become who they're meant to be.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to change our lives.
Welcome back to Langhorst Field. Just about ready to get the third period underway here. 6-4 in favor of Marian University. Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you all the action here this morning. Eastman and Newton on the draw control, and it's going to be controlled by the Blue Jays are going to come away with it. Marian led at the end of the first period 4-3. Blue Jays could get just one goal in the second period coming from this young lady, Gracie Eastman. That shot is high. Eastman with 3 goals in the first half. Her first 2 goals coming in the first period off of the free position situations. So it is 6-4 in favor of Marian. Final game of the season for both of these two ball clubs. Kasarag in control, the goalkeeper for the Sabres, as she passes it out to the top of the wing. Here comes Marian now on the attack. Each team with 8 ground balls in the first half. And this one is going to be mishandled by Mackenzie Gawkey. And so the ball is going to go to the Blue Jays here. Just underway here in the third period. Marian with 20 shots in the first half. Elmhurst with just 10 turnovers. Elmhurst had 14. Sabres with 9 in that first half. Blue Jays trailing by just 2. Here's Castillo. Gabby splits the defenders, gets it all, but lost control of it just as she was about to shoot it. But Eastman with the ground ball. Boy, Castillo turned it up a notch as she split the defenders, but unfortunately the ball popped out as she was about to take the shot. Gabby in control here. Castillo had a goal for the Blue Jays with just under 4 minutes to go in the first period. Here's Eastman now. Plants, pivots, reverses direction. Passes as Shanatsky's flashed into the crease area. Eastman got control, picked it out of the air, but there's a violation. They want to reset the shot clock here, I believe. And now they do reset it to 60. Eastman on the restart here. Well, now, official's not happy as she is going to trot over. Now I think they're ready to go. New 60 on the shot clock. 6-4, Marian, just underway here in the third period. Eastman flips to Castillo. Gabby works around a screen, trying to get into the crease area, and she does and fires it. And the save by Marian. Gwen Kasarag with a nice save, just a sophomore. Kasarag in the first half had a pair of saves. Salmon, a busy goalkeeper, she had 9 saves in the first half for the Blue Jays. A little over 3 minutes have gone by here in this third period. This is going to be a turnover. Not handling that pass was Heidi. It was a bit high, and so the Blue Jays will have it. Marian in the first half won 9 draw controls. Elmhurst winning 3. Free position shots. Marian did not have one. The Blue Jays went 2 for 5. The 2 that were converted were by Gracie Eastman. Curling around, Castillo dropped it, tried to pick it right back up, but she couldn't. And finally, it's Eastman that comes up with it. Lindsay Novak lost it. Scooping it up there was Emily McGill. And now the Sabres quickly ahead up the middle. Kolpitke showing the speed. Boy, Kolpitke's still in it. Still with it. Nice pass to Newton, but her shot was wide to the left. Boy, Kolpitke with the speed. She kind of reminds me of MC Brown of the Blue Jays with those long strides. Very, very fast. Nice pass to Newton, but Izzy couldn't find the back of the net. But finding the back of the net, Taylor Russo, and the Sabres are back up by 3, and it's 7-4. This goal coming with 10 minutes and 17 seconds to play here in this third period. And that was big, and the Blue Jays trailing now by 3. See kind of the hesitation move that time by Taylor. And for Taylor Russo, that is her first goal of the morning. I think I mentioned earlier that she scored the second goal. It was not by her. It was by Jasmine Barrios. Barrios has 2 first half goals for the Sabres. Taylor picks up a goal here, and it's now 7-4 in favor of Marian University. And the Blue Jays men's lacrosse team will be in action later today. 1 o'clock face-off time down in Bloomington as they take on the tough Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. As this draw control won by the Blue Jays. See if they can get a quick score and an answer to the Sabres goal. Shanatsky now pivots. Guarded closely on that far wing. Makes the move, and it's knocked away nicely from behind, and it rolls into the stick of Kasarag. So a good defensive play by the Sabres as they deny the Blue Jays that time. Flipping it over here to Davis. Isabel Davis on the run. She'll flip it behind. Station flips it to Kolpitke. See the speed there of Kolpitke. Guarded by Brown. Kolpitke tried to flip it to Heidi. She couldn't quite handle it, but she picked it up off the ground. Heidi with the pass, catch and shoot by Newton in the goal. Beautiful quick catch and shoot that time by Newton, and the first goal of the third period by the freshman from Oregon, Wisconsin. And at the 9-minute and 12-second mark of the third period, it is now 8-4. As we take another look at it here, you see Newton in the crease area. The quick catch and shoot. Impressively done. And it's now 8-4 as the Sabres are enjoying their biggest lead of the morning. Four-goal advantage here for the Sabres with 9:12 left to play. And for the Blue Jays, it's boy, they're just not. They're just going to have an X number of offensive opportunities. See what they can do here in the final 9-12. Eastman and Newton on the draw control. This time it's won by the Sabres. Getting it into the middle of the field. This is Newton. Again, just a freshman is Newton. And coming ahead, taking the shot was Jasmine Barrios, wide to the right. Sabres retain possession. 70 on the shot clock. Pass into the crease area. Barrios with the catch. Shot may have been partially deflected. Corpus tried to get it ahead. Michaela Armstrong picks it up. Michaela with a pivot, guarded by Newton. Gets by Izzy. Armstrong with another spin move. And it's knocked away nicely by Murphy. Restart for Armstrong and the Blue Jays. Castillo flipping it to Shinatsky. Katie splits the defenders, but she'll retreat and set up the offense. Eastman now trying to split the defenders. She cannot, as the Sabres close out nicely there. Into the game, Gabby Malik, number 14 for the Blue Jays. And a timeout taken with 7 minutes and 56 seconds remaining here in this third period. And while we got a chance here, I would like to mention the 6 seniors once again that have been honored on Senior Day here before the ball game. Debbie Kim, unfortunately, is ill and unable to attend the game today, but she had plans to attend grad school in the medical science field. Bailey Eckstand plans to work in the field of mediation after graduation. Gabby Castillo intends to pursue a master's degree towards becoming a speech-language pathologist. Pauline Shalmo plans to pursue an MBA while working in the marketing field. Katie Shinatsky plans to work as a hospital nurse, preferably in intensive care. And Marie Corpus plans to attend medical school in the future. So those 6 seniors certainly accomplished on the lacrosse field and certainly accomplished students in the classroom as well. And we'd like to wish all of those seniors the best of luck in their future endeavors. As you see the Blue Jays getting final instructions there from head coach Allie Howard. You see the score there in the upper left-hand part of your monitor. 8-4, Sabres with the lead. Marian led at the end of the first period, 4-3. Gracie Eastman had a pair of goals for the Blue Jays in that first period. Gabby Castillo had the other goal in the first period for Elmhurst. Then in the second period, the Sabres outscored the Blue Jays 3-1. To take a 7-4 advantage into the locker room. Check that 6-4 advantage as they scored just twice in that second period. And here in the third period, a goal by Izzy Newton. And it's a 4-goal advantage here for the Sabres. Newton with her third goal of the morning. Newton had the very first goal with 10:04 to play in the opening period. And with 11:16 to play in the second period, she scored her second goal. Nicole Station with the assist. And now just a moment ago at the 9:12 mark, she scores the hat trick and her third goal of the game. So the Blue Jays with the ball trailing by 4 here. Just under 8 minutes remaining. Here's Shinatsky. Shinatsky moves in, has the ball stolen by Newton, and a whistle Izzy had the steal, ball in her stick, and, well, they're going to call a bump against Izzy, so it's going to be a free position situation here for the Blue Jays. Shanatsky comes ahead, may have been partially deflected from behind, and the ball goes to the Sabres as they get it to the goalkeeper, Kasarak. Clock continuing to move, 7:22 left. Blue Jays down by 4. Lindsay Novak getting ready to check in for the Blue Jays. Nice save by Salmon. Scooped up by the Sabres in the back of the net. And we are at the 7-minute mark now. See if the Sabres take their time and just try to run some clock here. Leading by 4. Krisa with the ball. 40 on the shot clock. Krisa curling around. She got by Michaela Armstrong. Takes the shot. Salmon with a nice save. And Salmon flips it behind the cage to Brown. MC one-handed. Now she puts the other hand on and flips it ahead. 6:20 left. Castillo now jogging down the far wing. Off to Malik. Malik back to Castillo. Gabby flips it to Eastman. 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Boy, if the Blue Jays, if they can get one here and maybe get to the fourth period just trailing by 3, never know. Eastman. Defense closes in on her. Here's Castillo, and she'll bring it out. 5.5 left to play here in the third. Shanatsky to her left, shoots and scores. Good move that time by Katie Shanatsky, her 11th goal of the season, 12th point of the year. So with 5:24 left to play here in the third, Shanatsky with the goal, and the Blue Jays are now within 3. See a nice individual effort here by Katie as she moves to her left. Backhanded shot goes top left. And now the Blue Jays are trailing by just 3. So that's a big goal here. Remember, we still have the entire fourth period to go here. 5:24 left to play here in the third. Eastman and Newton on the draw control. So Newton and Shanatsky each with a goal here in this third period. 8-5 in favor of the Sabres, and the Sabres win this draw control. Down on the ground goes Station, picked it right back up, and as she turned, it went out of her stick and out of bounds, but she was bumped by the Blue Jays, so it's going to be Sabres ball here. Station on the restart. Murphy plays it ahead to Kolpitki. Kolpitki passes it off, ball down on the ground, and Corpus tried to scoop it up, but a whistle. 4:44 left here in the third. It's going to be Corpus on the restart. Or is it? No, it's going to be Sabres ball on the restart. And that shot goes wide to the right. Goes out of bounds. Marian ball here. 4:39 left to play here in the third. Well, yeah, I was going to say, it should be Blue Jay ball. Now they give it to Salmon. Salmon to Brown. MC likes to one-hand it, and now she puts the other hand on it, flips it to Eastman, but she couldn't get it. So the ball is down on the ground, and it's scooped up by Davis of the Sabres. Davis gets it across midfield. A whistle, but play on. Passes it off to Heidi. Krisa gets it ahead to Kolpitke. Kolpitke on the far wing. As we approach the 4-minute mark here of this third period. Sabres by 3. Ball down, loose in the crease. Scooped up by the Sabres here on the near wing. Heidi makes the move. Gets checked. Ball down on the ground in the crease area, and there's the whistle. Should be a free position at the 8-meter mark here for the Sabres. Emma Heidi will have the honors here. Salmon's going to have to come up with a big save here. 3:37 to go here in the third. Heidi takes the shot, and indeed a save by Salmon. Heidi had a goal in the first half for the Sabres. Tried for her second, but Salmon with the save. MC Brown here on the near sideline gets pushed by Station. And so MC on the restart. And they want to reset the shot clock here, it looks like. 3 minutes and 11 seconds to play here in the third period. Delighted to have you logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you all the action here. Elmhurst and Marian in a non-conference battle. Final game of the season for both clubs. Here's Castillo now. Malik now at the point for Elmhurst. 2:47 left. Castillo flips it to Eastman. Here's Malik now at the point. Inches closer to the goal. Now gets pushed out. And a whistle. And it looks like the Blue Jays are going to have a free position situation here. Gabby Malik will do the honors here for the Blue Jays. See what she decides to do with it here. Blue Jays with an opportunity here, trailing by 3. Malik waiting for the whistle. There it is, and she passes it to Shinatsky. And Katie trying to penetrate. She cannot. Passes it to Eastman now. Blue Jays patient on this offensive set. Eastman passes it off to Castillo. Castillo on the move. Gets cut off nicely by Station. Castillo still in possession. Now she dropped it. Castillo was right there, and she picks it up. And now it's on the ground again. Gracie now picking it up again. Well, now she lost it again, and that's going to go to the Sabres here. Shot clock buzzer went off, but they're going to play on here. 1:33 to go. About a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball down, battling defensively for the Blue Jays, Michaela Armstrong, number 13. But the Sabres retain possession. Kolpitke. On the far wing, looking for someone to pass to. And now she passes it as Heidi made the flash into the crease area. Couldn't catch the pass, though, and the ball is still down in the ground, and it's going to be picked up by the Sabres. Under a minute to go here in the third. Curling around, Salmon gets the save here for the Blue Jays. Salmon to Brown behind the net. MC coming out here to the near sideline. See if she can get the edge, and she does, and she continues to move. And there on the block was Russo, so it'll be Blue Jays here to restart it. 21 seconds to go here in the quarter. MC Brown to inbound it here, if you will, to restart for the Blue Jays. Brown crosses midfield. Ten seconds to go here in the quarter. Seconds winding down. Blue Jays looking to get a shot off here. Ball down on the ground. Sabres pick it up, and that's going to do it. Each team scoring a goal here in the third period will head to the fourth, with the Sabres leading by 3, 8-5, as you are logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn. A place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to Langhorst Field, women's lacrosse. Elmhurst University and Marian University, the Sabres leading by a score of 8-5 as we are about ready to get the fourth period underway. Final game of the season for both of these two ball clubs. Blue Jays looking for that elusive first win of the season. Marian, by the way, coming off of a victory. 4-1 win on April 27th against Beloit. It was their second win of the season. The Sabres 2-12 on the year. Out of the Northern Athletic Collegiate Conference are the Sabres, as they made the journey down from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Both goalkeepers have gone the distance this morning. Corrine Salmon of Elmhurst and Gwen Kasarag of the Sabres. Pauline Shalmo, one of the seniors, is out there, number 17 now for the Blue Jays to start this fourth period. Eastman and Newton on the draw control to start this fourth quarter. So with the Blue Jays trailing by 5, boy, this next goal, whoever scores it, as Coach Howard having a talk with one of the officials. This next goal is going to be huge. You're either going to be down 2 or down 4. And being down 4 in the fourth period will be a tough hill to climb if you're the Blue Jays. So we'll see if they can get one here. They've got the ball now as we start the fourth period. Eastman has an opening. Instead, passes it up top to Shanatsky. Katie dropped it. One bounces it off the turf. Wasn't there for Katie. She flips it to Castillo. So you got your three main scorers out there on the top, kind of in a weave situation, as Eastman fakes the flip to Shanatsky. Now she does pass to Katie. Katie shoots and scores. Beautiful pass from Eastman, and Katie Shanatsky with her second goal of the game, and a big goal by the Blue Jays. They are now within 2. It is now 8-6 in favor of Marian. Here's another look at it. You'll see Eastman with a very nice pass. Katie with the catch and the score. She goes low left, and it gets through Kasarag for the goal. Huge goal by the Blue Jays to start this fourth period. Back into it here. 14 minutes and 16 seconds to play. Blue Jays down 2, and obviously the importance of winning these draw controls. Newton and Eastman. Marian won 9 out of the 12 draw controls in the first half. Shanatsky almost had it, picked up by Newton. Izzy now in control. She tries to split the Blue Jay defender. She cannot, and Marian will set it up. Marian with the ball, leading by 2. Going to the left and going down low and scoring is Nicole Station. Huge goal by Station, coming just seconds after Shanatsky scored a goal for the Blue Jays, and the lead is now back up to 3. Take another look at it here. You'll see Station. She goes to her left, and she goes low left as well, and it gets by Salmon for the goal. Second goal of the game for Station, and for Nicole, that is her 17th goal of the season. Boy, that gives the Sabres a 3-goal advantage, but still plenty of time left here. 13:55 remaining in the game. Newton and Eastman, and it's won by the Blue Jays. Nice job by Shanatsky picking that one out of the air. Katie flipping it to Castillo. Gabby sprinting down the far sideline, and now she'll retreat, come back up. Tried to get it to Michaela Armstrong, and she picked it up off the bounce, off the turf. And now it's Eastman. Eastman going back to Wednesday now. Her last 2 games, she's got 9 goals. Flips it to Shanatsky. She had 6 on Wednesday night. 3 goals this morning. 2 minutes gone by here in this fourth period. Here's Shanatsky now at the point. 24 now on the shot clock as Katie makes the move. Now backs out. Flips it to Eastman. Eastman takes the shot and a score. So a moment ago, it was Eastman with the assist to Shanatsky. Now here, it's the other way around. 4th goal of the game for Eastman, and now the Blue Jays are within 2 again. 9-7. Good battle here this morning for both of these 2 ball clubs as you take a look at the pass and the shot by Gracie Eastman, the assist by Katie Shanatsky. Fourth goal of the game for Eastman. She now has 19 on the year. Boy, I'd love to get her 20th goal, huh? 2-goal deficit for the Blue Jays. 12:38 left. Eastman and Newton again. Eastman picks it out on the air. Here comes the freshman, straight up the middle for the Blue Jays. Not there, guarded tightly by Kreisa. And now it's Shanatsky. Dropped it, picked it right back up. Boy, it's a two-lady game now. Shanatsky and Eastman. Katie comes around, curls, shoots off the post. Castillo picks up the loose ball in the top of the wing. Boy, you can kind of sense the momentum shifting here a little bit as the Blue Jays in control here. Eastman, oh, she lost it, but the whistle. Free position perhaps here for Gracie, the 8-meter mark now. And an opportunity here. Gracie scored 2 of her 4 goals from this free position situation. Both of those goals coming in the first period. Let's see if she can get another one here to get to within 1. Some contact before she took the shot. And is that what they're calling here? Perhaps another free position situation, indeed. So Gracie will get, oh, yeah, yellow card on the push. Kayla Kolpitke will come out. Oh, man, what an opportunity now for the Blue Jays to get to within 1. Eastman will wait for the whistle. There it is. Oh, and she shoots it wide to the right. Man. 11 and a half minutes left. We'll keep you updated on the time here. Castillo, she got bumped heading into the crease area, so it looks like she will have a free position situation here. Boy, the Blue Jays, they've got to capitalize here. It'll be Gabby Castillo here on the near side. Mano-a-mano against Kasarag. And it's scored. She gets to the low right-hand part of the goal. Blue Jays are within 1. Gabby Castillo scoring her second goal of the morning. And it is now 9-8. With still plenty of time left, 11 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Boy, you would hate to climb back and come up a little bit short. Let's hope the Blue Jays can get over the hump here. They seem to be energized, perhaps motivated by the seniors today, senior day, final game of the season. Boy, what a great time it would be if the Blue Jays could come back and win this thing. 9-8 Sabres with the lead. Come on, Katie, get there. Well, it is going to be Blue Jays winning that draw control. Marissa Masato had it, lost it. Battle between the two freshmen, and it's Eastman that comes up with it. Gracie sprinting. Oh, she got pushed from behind by Heidi, but they play on. Castillo to Shanatsky. Katie, oh, with an open Blue Jay in the crease area, but couldn't come up with the catch. Oh, that would have been a great opportunity. I think that was Marissa Masato who was wide open in the crease area, but she couldn't come up with the catch. And now the Sabres on the attack. Ball goes down on the ground. It's scooped up by Marian. And now the Sabres will restart it here. This is Kreisa. Sabres looking for an insurance goal, leading 9-8. We're just under 10 minutes to play. Try to keep you updated as much as I can on the time left. Ball down. Salmon comes up with it. So now the Blue Jays with the ball. Ooh, Katie Shanatsky has it behind the net, so they want to get it to the senior, and she will bring it up for the Blue Jays. So an opportunity for the Blue Jays to tie this game up Pass is knocked away. It was intended to MC Brown. Sabres with the ball now. 9:25 left. Newton in possession for the Sabres. Newton, with a beautiful pass in the crease area to Kolpitke, but her shot was saved by Salmon. Big save by Salmon. And slapped and knocked away from behind nicely by Kolpitke. And we got a whistle and a timeout taken. Timeout taken by Corrine Smeek, the head coach of the Sabres, as I think she realizes that we are at a very critical part of this game here. She wants to talk things over offensively with her ball club here. 8:55 remaining in the game. Sabres lead it by a score of 9-8. We thank you for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. Blue Jay Lacrosse this morning from Langhorse Field. The Sabres of Marian University are the guests here this morning. It's been a very entertaining game here. The Sabres led at the end of one, 4-3. They had a 2-1 goal advantage in the second period, so both teams went into the locker room with Marian leading by a score of 6-4. Blue Jays found themselves trailing by a score of 9-6. But a couple of unanswered goals here in this fourth period. One by Gracie Eastman, one by Gabby Castillo. As we are now at a one-goal game here. 9-8 Sabres. See if the Blue Jays have one more push left in them here, but there's still a lot of time left. 8:55 left to play. Kolpitke, number 6 for the Sabres on the restart, right in the middle of your monitor there. Her pass intended to Heidi. Ball down on the ground and picked up by Corpus. Picked up by the senior, Corpus. Still in possession, up the middle, the senior. Gives it to Shanatsky, one senior to the other. And another senior, Castillo. And you know, they would love to come back and win this one. Flipping it to Eastman. 8:23 left. Eastman gets by the defender, shoots, and the save by Kasarag. Boy, another great opportunity. Give credit to the sophomore goalkeeper, though, coming up with a huge save. Eastman had a really good look at it. McGill now in possession for the Sabres. McGill dropped it in the backfield, and now it's Castillo with it. Gabby will slow things up. 7:50 left. Again, the Blue Jays can tie it up here. It's Eastman now. She flips it to Shanatsky. Back to Gracie. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Eastman gets by the defender, shoots, and it's low left. Ooh, man. Another great shot opportunity for the Blue Jays. Ball down, and Gabby Castillo scoops it up on the far wing for the Blue Jays. 7 minutes and 8 seconds left. 40 on the shot clock. Here's Shanatsky. Katie quickly to her right now, and she'll flip it to Eastman. 25 on the shot clock. Clearing it out here for Eastman, backing in, now getting double teamed. And Gracie trying to find some help. Gets into the area, now a whistle. With 10 seconds on the shot clock, Gracie might have a free position at the 8-meter mark indeed. Wind continues to howl out of the east. It's to the back of Gracie right now. Comes up, shoots, scores! Eastman's goal here with 6:34 left to play ties the game up at 9. Fifth goal of the game for the freshman Gracie Eastman. It comes with 6 minutes and 34 seconds to play. So this week in the 2 games, Gracie Eastman has 11 goals. What a way to close out the season, and she's only a freshman. So we are tied at 9. Six minutes and 34 seconds remaining. The Blue Jays have battled back. Down 9-6. The Blue Jays with 3 unanswered goals to tie this game up at 9. What an effort. What a comeback. Let's get one more and go home happy, huh? Blue Jays with all the momentum now. And I thought they had the draw control. Katie Shinatsky had it for a moment. The ball is still loose. Station comes up with it for the Sabres. Big possession here for Marian. Tied at 9. Racing ahead, here's Creasa. Creasa dropped it, and a whistle. Corpus with some contact there. Creasa now in the restart. Creasa loses it. Katie Shinatsky, she was unaware that the ball was loose. And it's going to be Sabres' ball there in the corner. Just under 6 minutes remaining. Into the crease area, shot. Salmon with the save. What's the call? Violation against the Sabres. It's Blue Jay ball. 5:40 remaining in regulation. Blue Jays now with a chance to take the lead. Here's Eastman. Eastman on the dead sprint. Gracie splits the defenders, gets into the crease area, lost control. Ball is still loose. Oh, man, and the Sabres come away with it. Ball down, knocked away from behind, a whistle. Boy, Gracie Eastman with a great effort. Just lost control as she was in the crease area. We are tied at 9, and we are approaching the 5-minute mark of regulation. We will head to overtime if we end this in a tie. Ball loose, picked up by MC Brown. She dropped it. And MC trying to scoop it up, and she does. MC works it behind the net. And they'll have the entire field to work with here. To the far side, Corpus couldn't handle the pass. Oh, and the Blue Jays turn it over here. Unforced error. 4:26 to play in regulation. Boy, let's not worry about overtime. Let's hope the Blue Jays can finish it off here in regulation and get their first win of the season. Ball down on the ground. Picked up by the Sabres now here as we approach the 4-minute mark of regulation, tied at 9. Kolpitke trying to clamp it down as she flashed into the crease area. Now we've got a whistle, and this is a huge call here. Want to reset the shot clock first of all. There's 3 minutes and 55 seconds to play here in this fourth period. On the ground, Gabby Castillo right around midfield. She scoops it up here for the Blue Jays. Gabby trots it to the middle of the field, ahead to Shinatsky. Katie in the middle of the field. 3.5 minutes remaining in regulation. Katie comes over here to the near wing. And the Blue Jays wisely taking their time to set it up. Gracie Eastman. Boy, you sure want the ball in Eastman's stick, without a doubt. Castillo and Shinatsky as well. Ooh, now coming up defensively was Station, and she tried to get the steal, anticipating a pass. Castillo here on the near wing. Under 3 minutes to play here in regulation. Shot clock is at 30. Now Gabby makes the move to the middle. Nothing there. Plants, pivots, redirects. Tried to get off the shot. She could not. Ball is loose. And it's scooped up by the Sabres. They'll get a new shot clock here. 2:27 left. Oh, that ball nearly picked off by Shalmo. And it is scooped up by the Blue Jays. Lindsay Novak has it, and she'll jog over to head coach Allie Howard to get some instructions here. 2:07 left. Eastman. The instructions from Coach Howard was probably get the ball to number 1 or number 20. Here's Shinatsky now. Or number 12. Here is Gabby Castillo. 1:48 left. We are tied at 9. What a battle here this morning from beautiful Langhorst Field. Castillo, nothing there. And a whistle now. Looks like it's going to be a free position situation here for Gabby Castillo. 1:32 left. 8-meter mark here. A golden opportunity for the Blue Jays to take the lead. It would be the first lead of the game for the Blue Jays. Castillo, and a save by Kasarag. Well, check that. The Blue Jays led early on, or to the end of the first period, 3-2. 1:12 to go. I thought the Blue Jays had the lead at some point in the game. They did. It was 3-2 after Eastman's second goal of the game, with 3:28 in the first period. Under a minute to go. We are tied at 9. Blue Jays perhaps setting up for the game-winning goal here. It's Castillo, and it is senior day here today from Elmhurst University. What a memory this would be for those seniors. Castillo on the attack, and a whistle here, which stops the clock at 33 seconds to go. And it's going to be a free position here for the Blue Jays. It's going to be Gabby Castillo for the lead here. Come on, 12. They want to reset the shot clock. Everybody on their feet here at Langhorst Field. Tied at 9. Blue Jays looking for perhaps the game-winning goal here. Gabby Castillo, there's the whistle. Oh, and Gabby, shot may have been partially deflected from behind and into the stick of Kasarag. Kasarag's attempted pass, and now we got a whistle. They're going to hit Lindsay Novak, I believe, with the infraction, and so they give it back to Kasarag. 22 seconds to go in regulation. Ball down on the ground. Going to be scooped up by Shalmo of the Blue Jays. Shalmo, 14 seconds to go. Tied at 9. Castillo. 8 seconds to play. Castillo splits the defenders, gets in and shoots and scores! The Sabres could not clear it out of their zone. The Blue Jays make them pay the price as Gabby Castillo, the senior, with the hat trick, picks up the goal. Blue Jays lead with 2 and 8/10 seconds to play. So the Blue Jays are just seconds away from winning their first game of the season. Gabby Castillo, the senior, a 3-year member of the Blue Jays as a midfielder, has started every game this year. Graduate of Chicago Bulls College Prep, as the Blue Jays lead it by 1. Eastman and Newton on the draw control. Again, 2.8 seconds left. Hold everything, folks. Ball up in the air. And, well, they stopped the clock with .4. And there's the buzzer. The horn sounds as the Blue Jays come away with the victory here on Senior Day. Allie Howard with a big hug with her assistant Maria Trevino. An emotional day here at Elmhurst University. The Elmhurst University Blue Jays, as there you see them jogging off, and they will ring the victorious bell here today. What a great scene. Let's keep it on those young ladies. They certainly deserve it all season long, as they will ring the bell, and we'll listen for it here in just a second. The Sabres will finish the season 2-13 and 2-4 in the Northern Athletic Collegiate Conference. The Blue Jays, and there you hear it. Great job, young ladies, as the Blue Jays win their final game of the season. 4 unanswered goals here in the fourth period. The Blue Jays come from behind and knock off the Sabres by a score of 10-9. So the Blue Jays will finish the season 1-12, 0-6 in the CCIW. But what a great game, great momentum to head into next season. So that'll do it here from Langhorst Field. Special thanks to Drea Cannon, the public address announcer, and she was responsible for getting us all the rosters, the game notes, and the stats this season. We thank her. Greg Rosel, special thanks to him for all his efforts as the producer, director, and engineer, and camera operator all season long here at Langhorst Field. My name is Mark Kruger. We certainly have enjoyed bringing you women's Blue Jay lacrosse this season. So once again, the happy totals here today from Langhorst Field as the Blue Jays win their first game of the season, coming from behind, knocking off the Sabres 10-9. From Langhorst Field, Mark Kruger wishing you a very, very wonderful weekend. So long, everybody.